platform is going to move over, you know what I'm saying, to YouTube. No, you idiots still don't know what the fuck you voted for. And I guess you still don't watch the news or read news that is outside of, you know, your scope, your algorithm, out of your purview. If you guys are looking for my Twitch or YouTube, it's in the link tree in my bio. But you absolutely don't know what you voted for. You have no idea. It's funny. Like, bro finally said, yo, I can't do shit about grocery prices. I can't do shit about grocery prices. Yeah, gas prices are going to go up. Yeah, we're going to, they tried to raise the debt ceiling infinitely until 2027. Like, you guys literally have no clue what you did. None. You literally voted in the next Great Depression. And you're like, yep, love it. I'll take a depression. Depression sounds good. Haven't had one of those in a while. So. Yeah, shit about, like, yeah, he definitely said that. He literally just said, yeah, I can't do anything about grocery prices. Yeah. Yeah, the middle class is about to be destroyed. And you know what's crazy is, like, for those of us who have, you know, like, infinite skill sets, know how to farm, know how to build, know how to take care of ourselves, know how to, you know, to work, especially black people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Democrat, dummy. That know how to, you know what's weird? It's always somebody with an ugly ass dog. It's always somebody with an ugly ass dog as their PFP that has something weird to say. Like, nobody wants to see your fish that you caught. Nobody wants to see, you know what I'm saying, like, your goofy looking ass kids. Nobody wants to see your shitty ass car with rims that are worth more than the car. Yeah, you can't deport people and bring jobs to, it doesn't. Yep, here you go, right here. I bet this is about to prove my point. They automatically ran off. Yeah. Nope, not literally. Nobody wants to see your ugly ass dog. Nobody wants to see your goofy looking kids. Nobody wants to see the fish that you caught. It looks like a weird ass fucking dating profile. Like, your Grindr profile picture is not what we want to see. Nobody wants to see you with your shirt off. You don't look as good as you think you do. Nobody wants to see any of that shit.
And I certainly don't want you to follow me, because that's extra weird.
Yeah. We don't want to see any of that. Not interested. Not interested. At all.
All right, friends. If you want to have some interesting conversations, I'm going to need you to tap the screen, share the live, participate like you want.
What's up, reader?
Gonna send my favorite gift right now, the shitting spruce. That's what I like to call it. Some people like to call it the pooping pine. Same thing, you know. Also, make sure that you're a subscriber so you can join us in the Discord. We had an interesting exchange. If you guys want to participate in that, Die Hard is the Christmas movie. I will die on that hill. I don't care what Joan says. I will sleep on the couch for that. Make sure that you're actively participating and join us in the Tough Fam.
Yeah, Bad Santa 1 and 2 are hands down the best Christmas movies ever. For sure. Because I think that somebody asked me a question, because I think that Jesus was on to something when he said, you know, to treat the sojourner as a citizen among you. That's why. Because like when you actually read the Bible and you read like the red letter parts where Jesus is speaking, yeah, he has some good stuff. He has some good shit to say. Sounds like, you know, a person you might want to look up to. I don't know. Just a thought. Anyways. Who do we got here on the panel? What's up, Thomas?
What's up, dude?
Ain't shit. What's going on?
All good.
Thank you, Cassie. What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, well, first of all, like, though, I mean, okay, so first of all, I'm actually not American myself. I'm Irish, but like, I have family over in North Carolina, and two cousins of mine, and they voted for Trump.
Dummies.
What?
Dummies.
You call my cousins dummies?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
Is that what you always use to describe anybody that just, you know,
That votes for fascism? Yes. Typically what I use to
fascism.
vote to ha cha 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 cha.
Why do they always laugh like
The nerve
that?
because it's
Fascism
nervous
isn't
laughter.
funny.
It's a amygdala response.
Because I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, you know, how he just like, you know, say that word fascist or just say.
Because I know what words mean.
Yeah, friend. Like, if it
I don't
talks
think you
like
actually
that and
know.
it walks
I don't
like
think
it
you know
does,
what
like
fascism
that.
means. First
I
of
do
all.
actually. I wrote my master's thesis on it. As a matter of fact, people reach out to me to write articles. People, no, that's anti-fascist. That's anti-fascist, weirdo.
They are fascists. They beat up people who disagree with their political views.
You're supposed to beat up fascists. Like what?
Yeah.
We fought a whole war over this.
Let me clarify.
Hold on.
So you
We
wouldn't
fought a
favor
whole war
violence?
over this.
You're in favor of violence.
Yes, we fought a whole. Yes, you're supposed to be violent. Absolutely.
So I
Against
know,
fascism, we fought an entire war over it. Yes, we fought an entire war over it. It's called World War II. Have you ever heard of World War II? Have you ever heard of World War II?
Who hasn't heard of World War II?
Okay, got you. What were we fighting
It was a
against?
propaganda war. The Jews started it.
What? Bro, I don't know. You
International jury declared war in Germany. Look it up.
Scottish people are something else, I swear.
Don't call me Scottish, love. I'm Irish.
You don't sound it. You sound Scottish.
Yeah, well.
Hold on. So
try living.
So Hitler wasn't a bad person.
To know that we actually fought against the British.
So Hitler wasn't a bad person.
He did some bad stuff. Goebbels did some bad stuff. Like, there's no denying it. But like, when you look at like the H cost, look at that for instance. Was it not like the overall number of people that died in those camps, like, was at 3,000? Do you guys not even seem to come to terms with the fact that, like, this was all based on Soviet and American British propaganda?
What? Propaganda?
Yeah, because
Yikes.
that doesn't mean first
Wait,
of all.
okay. What does propaganda mean? Like, maybe we should see if we're on the same page. Can
Mass
you tell me
media
what-
mass media used to convey political messaging.
Oh, so hold on. When a person like Goebbels, when a person like Goebbels, so when a person like Goebbels,
years trying to do as well.
gotcha. So when a person like Goebbels says the rank and file citizen is relatively unintelligent, and so that you don't have to tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just make the lie short and simple and easy for them to remember and keep repeating it over and over again. Who was engaged in the propaganda? Like, literally, his title was Minister of Propaganda.
What about the propaganda of the Rothschilds and the Russians? They never stop to think about that.
Gotcha. So
Wartime propaganda that you Yanks put out.
I'm okay. Eesh. I'm glad I didn't even record that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, to be honest with you. Like, maybe I should have. I don't know. But bro, literal Yahtzee.
Yep, sure is. Edward, how's it going, friend? How are you today?
After
Hi.
that last guy, pretty frightening.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I don't even know where to start with that guy.
Well, I mean, there's a huge influx. There's a huge influx of European people. You know what I'm saying? Like becoming shockingly more, more fascist in nature. So
you said you have a master's degree, right?
in sociology, yeah.
Sorry. I'm a bachelor's in engineering, so I'm not at that level. So correct me when I go off track, please.
Sure.
I'll defer, but what can we say? What's going to go on? You don't know what you voted for. Absolutely not. They don't know what they voted for. So
No, they don't.
my thesis is back in 2008 when the market crashed,
Mm-hmm.
that the bailout bailed out mostly the corporations.
Yeah, which I didn't agree with.
Which most of the regular people got left holding the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And paying for quantity.
You're just upset because your twin Hakeem Jeffries ain't ever going to be Speaker of the House, my nigga.
You tried it, though.
Thank you. So what happened, like, even Obama wasn't exactly progressive in that. He bailed out BlackRock specifically, and next to Harlan Crow, they're the biggest private equity holder or private housing holder.
They're not actually.
They are?
Not even top 5.
No?
Nope. Not even top 5.
All right. That's why I asked you to correct me. But they are a large private housing, hold a lot of private housing, right? And a lot of people, private homes, in my understanding, aren't in the hands of individuals much anymore. Or not that say not much, but the majority of private housing, right? No? That's the data I'm getting.
Yeah, like BlackRock, they own, you know what I'm saying, like some property in terms of like residential housing, but not much. Like I said, they're not even.
Who's the majority holder of private housing, residential?
It's a company I don't even think that you probably even heard of. Hold on a second.
He's spoken. Okay.
Hold on a second. Innovation Homes is the name of the people who own most of the private housing in the United States, specializing in single-family rental homes with a large portfolio across various regions. And they're a subsidiary of the Blackstone Group, which is not BlackRock.
Blackstone. All right. So I might have been mistaken there.
Yeah, so the top 5 largest companies are Progress Residential, Innovation Homes, American Homes for Rent, the Amherst Group, and First Key Homes. They own the most housing in the United States, and none of them are BlackRock.
Might have confused Blackstone with BlackRock. So after the COVID crash, more private or more non-productive assets were transferred to the rich.
Correct. But a lot of that had to do with
the bailout.
Yeah, so they utilized opportunity zones that Donald Trump provided for them. They utilized PPE loans. They utilized his rollback in the Housing and Urban Development Agency. So, yeah, I mean, they were able to take advantage, and most of them are multinational corporations that are from other countries, not the United States. Has nothing to do with the Rothschilds either.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't say a word about the Rothschild.
No, somebody said it in the comments. Just like they're just the anti-Semitism is crazy.
But every financial crisis seems to be an opportunity
For rich people to get richer.
The oligarch class.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we saw. That's what we saw during the Great Depression, and the only way we were able to thwart that was increasing their taxes up to like 90%. You know what I'm saying? Over the first $100 million. The only way that you can that we can save the middle class, the only way we can save the middle class is to tax the rich and provide regulatory, regulations on corporations, regulatory means on corporations.
So, do you think intermittent financial crashes is a new business model?
What's that?
Like, occasional financial crashes is almost a new business model for the
the only people that really? Engage in that historically have been the Republican Party, and they do it for a specific reason.
I understand that. I'm not saying 2008 was intentional, and I'm not saying COVID was, but it's an opportunity, and maybe the oligarchs have learned from those two events that if we trash the economy, we can make more money. Because we're the only ones with assets.
So Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and the rest of the billionaires and multimillionaires that he's appointing to these cabinet positions are trying to do a specific thing. They've been trying to do this specific thing since Reagan. That specific thing is destroy government agencies from within so that you can centralize power. Absolutely. So that you can centralize power around a small group of people.
During his run in 2016.
What?
You're saying that he's wanting.
Yeah, I don't like when people talk in the middle of me having a conversation or in the middle of me speaking. It's kind of weird. Were you about to say something, No Red?
I was just going to ask World if they voted for Donald Trump because we are trying to keep it ops only.
Then I'll drop out.
I do appreciate you coming up, Edward, though. I do appreciate your participation in the conversation.
Me too, very much so, Edward. So, World, you voted for Trump?
Yeah, actually, right. The most ideal. But what
did you vote for?
You say, Trump. Yeah.
No, not who. What did you vote for? What policy? What specific thing within our society?
Stupid.
Wow.
You didn't read the policy, did you? Yeehaw.
Do you make over $400,000 a year?
But what really got me was, mainly the Christmas thing. Whenever Kamala said, "How dare you say Christmas?"
No, but that never happened.
You didn't listen to the whole clip. Listen to the whole clip. I implore you.
That never happened.
Whenever that never happened. There's literally a video of her.
She did say it, but you're taking it out of context. So what happened is you took Fox News or OAN or whoever it was that you were listening to at the time and let them present you information that was completely out of context.
This is Sky High Australia.
Okay, well, you let them present it to you.
Sky High Australia is crazy.
Just as bad.
He said, I went to a tabloid from a whole nother continent.
That's bias. But still, let me ask you this.
Can you pull that clip?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll pull it. All
right, go ahead and ask your question, World. I apologize.
Again, for the record, just so everybody's under the knows, BlackRock and Blackstone are not associated companies. They are not tied together. They're not associated in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Okay, thank you, Loops of Lions Den Grab. That's actually more accurate. But still, remember whenever Kamala said that she was on call?
Her name is Kamala.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do.
Because she's not going to be the president. But
when you figure out how to care, then you can start talking again, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I need you to say, I apologize. I'm not going to degrade black women, you know what I'm saying, on your panel, Daddy, or Mr. Jones, either one. But that's how we're gonna move forward.
Just turned 18. I'm pretty sure this.
Give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, World, here's why we care. I'm gonna explain it to you, and I'm being nice about it, okay? So when we intentionally mispronounce people's name wrong, and I'm saying intentional because you were given a correction and you said you didn't care, what it does is invalidate them as a human. it degrades them as a woman and is misogynistic as shit. So if you feel like you're not a misogynist and like you actually value other people in their existence, if you just say their name properly, or at least make an effort. If you feel like you can't say Kamala or remember to say it correctly, then just say Harris or Vice President Harris. It's really not hard.
Damn, I'm vice president. But okay, listen, before you go and start saying I'm a racist, misogynist, whatever the hell. You know, I don't care for her because
she's a black woman.
I don't care for her policies. I don't care.
What policy? What policy don't you like?
Oh, I'm sorry, not policies, for her ideologies.
What ideology of hers don't you like?
I don't know. Oh, her hatred against people who are just white or people who are Christian.
She's first of all, she's married to a white man and she's a Christian.
Yeah, that doesn't.
And
What did she do though?
She's married to a white man and she's a Christian and she actually goes to church.
So what is?
I don't go to church.
I'm not saying that, but what?
Well, you
what
never
has she
read the
done?
Bible.
What has she done that would make you
Why
say
did
that
you
she
bring up the
doesn't?
Bible? Like,
Okay, so I'm not talking.
What is Christianity based on, dummy? Go ahead, no rads.
I just wanted to know, like, what has she said or done, policy-wise or personally, that would make you feel like she doesn't like white people?
How about
she's married to one and has 2 white children as her stepchildren that she
back
raised?
to the question that I was trying to ask before.
No. You said she doesn't like white people. She's married to a white man, has 2 white children that she raised. So what part of that?
Okay, yeah, I lost that point.
Okay, so you made that shit up. Okay, cool. What's next?
That's irritating. But like you said that Donald Trump's gonna do all this horrible stuff.
He already did multiple times over.
All right, wow, you heard my question, but can you explain how he screwed us over? Because I remember 2016 to 2019.
How old were you in 2016? How old were you in 2016?
I was young. Yeah.
How old were you? That's not the question I asked you. I said, how old were you in 2016?
He said he just turned 18.
I know. So in 2016, you had no fucking clue what was going on. You're still suckling the teat.
Wow. Yeah. But
Like, you're telling me that you remember what the fuck was going on when you were 10? Bro, shut up.
okay, so back
Like,
to my-
literally shut up.
No. Like, do you think he's gonna actually take away abortion rights, or do you?
He already did that.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure he said there's an actual footage of him that said if it Roe v.
He
Wade-
already did that.
Okay, what do you think about gay marriage? What do you think he's gonna do to gay marriage?
I'm not gay married, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah, but the thing is that a bunch of people think that he's gonna. Well, I don't know that he's gonna take away gay rights for some reason. Whenever
They already are doing that. They've been doing that for the last, you know what I'm saying, 8
He didn't
years.
even touch it. He didn't even touch it.
Okay. It's weird how you guys don't understand, you know what I'm saying, like how bigotry is like prominent within.
Here's my question. Here's my question. Why is it that each time? Yeah, I'm interrupting you because you interrupted me like 3 times, being a hypocrite.
This is my platform.
Okay.
Like you are literally somebody. You were literally somebody who should have been put in a sock. You are literally somebody's pH balancing, unbalancing fuckboy child. You think I give a fuck about you being interrupted? You are a nobody. You're a nobody. Your parents raised a fuckboy. Your parents raised a nobody fuckboy. You're an embarrassment to society. Your dad should have dropped you off, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in a toilet. Okay? Okay?
Projecting. Oh. So you're just gonna kind of.
I'm projecting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like you're being way too specific here.
Gotcha.
But you're projecting.
Okay. All right. I'm projecting. Check.
By the way, I'm 14. Oh, sorry, not 14, 15.
Yeah, what year were
August-
you born?
August 22nd, 2009. I'm 15.
All right, so young man,
Even the
I know you're still
even
in
the
the
teenagers
comments.
are done.
Right. I have a.
He doesn't even know math. He doesn't even know math. 2009. Never mind.
So he's a misogynist liar who likes fascism. Sir, there's still time for you. So you should just listen from the comments. Anyway, maybe Todd has his shit together. What's up, Todd?
Todd, you fall asleep, bro? All right. I think somebody was trying to come out in the comments, but we were not really set up for that today. Not really set up for that today. Any hoodle. I got you. Don't worry about it. Carrie Lynn, what's up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just watching. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No problem.
Who is Carbon? I don't even know who Carbon is, and I would never call somebody a slur. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Who said that? Who said anything about Carbon?
I don't know. Austin, somebody is saying apologize for calling Carbon a slur. I don't even know who that is.
Carbon is the light-skinned dude who sounds like Barack Obama, they say. He looks, I used to tell everybody he was my son because it was funny.
Oh, I don't, yeah.
But he comes on Bradley, Bradley Eversley. He comes on real late at night. Yeah, I don't even think that you guys have ever even interacted.
No, I've never called him anything.
Yeah. So.
I believe it. I mean, everybody's saying Carbon is a good guy. He's great, but I can't apologize for one.
Yeah, he's in Hawaii, so he debates he debates overnight. So you probably, like I said,
people slurs, and also I don't know who he is, so like that. If somebody did, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't know why somebody would say something like that. That's fucking weird.
They just be an agent of chaos trying to cause problems.
Oh, thank you. Well,
yay!
Hold on.
It's a shitting spruce.
I was about to say, did that joint just shit out gifts?
Yes, I call it a shitting spruce. Other people call it a pooping pine, but I prefer the word shit over poop. So, it's a shitting spruce. Whoever keeps adding me, I'm on a journey. I have no idea what you're saying to me. Every once in a while I'll catch something, but I just keep seeing ads. So I don't know. I can't help you. Sorry.
Somebody at last night did call Carbon a slur. I get called slurs every goddamn day. What are we saying?
It wasn't me, because I was on live with Erica for a little bit, and Carbon wasn't there. So it definitely wasn't me.
Yeah. I don't know. People are being weird.
What? I was on Erica's live. I don't know why you guys are starting problems with me today, but I can assure you,
who's saying
I
anything?
did no such thing. I don't know. They keep saying that I was on live last night and I did it. Like, it wasn't me. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
I don't see any of these comments, so I don't know how you're seeing them, and I'm not.
I don't know. If I did say something, like, send me a screen recording so that I know what I said.
Why are we even addressing this?
I don't know.
Yeah, can we move on?
Like, that's pretty fucked up. Sure, we can.
All right. Dwayne or whatever, you don't believe in Jesus, bro. Like, stop that. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. You can't You can't say that you believe in Jesus and then vote for the Antichrist. That's crazy. That's wicked talk. Like, that's pure insanity. Makes you sound like an insane person. And I know that you don't want that for yourself. I don't want that for you. Anyways, yeah, we just took off. Do I have a religion? Yes. Yes. I believe in the spaghetti monster in the sky. Because I do like a good pasta. I love a good pasta. That's it. I'm a pastafarian. You got it.
Hey, Jones. Hey, Reds.
What's up, Bibbidi?
Hey, I just had a quick question because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't spreading misinformation. When we talk about how Trump deregulated things so that corporations could buy up properties, I know that BlackRock is mentioned a lot. What would be a better company to mention?
Yeah, BlackRock has literally nothing to do with it. There's a company called Blackstone that has that owns another company called Innovation Homes, and yeah, and they're the people that bought up a lot of the housing.
Okay,
but
so they're the ones artificially inflating the market.
No, I mean one of them, but you know what I'm saying. Like Blackstone and BlackRock aren't the same
Not the
thing.
same. Okay.
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure because if I'm gonna be out here in these streets doing Lucifer's work, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, Rads.
Yeah,
I
Zillow.
wanna
No,
make sure I got my facts.
Zillow was doing a lot of theirs through Innovation Homes, American Housing, and Key. I think they're called Key Rentals. So Zillow was just facilitating, you know what I'm saying, these deals to these other companies. They weren't necessarily like buying, using their own capital to buy these houses.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to check and make
But
sure.
it's important, you know what I'm saying, that like people read these things, because that whole BlackRock thing is just people being anti-Semitic because they think that, you know what I'm saying, it's a Jewish company and they did this, that, and the third, but it's not.
I didn't even know that portion of it because I haven't really looked into BlackRock. It's been a lot of the lives that I've been on was trying to get people to. I was trying to move the needle to get the people that were on the fence to not vote for Velveeta Voldemort, but unfortunately they still voted for Velveeta Voldemort. So, you know, now it's a matter of trying to warn our people, especially those of us like you and myself that are Afro-Indigenous, of what's coming next. What can we do? How can we prepare? How do we build community? You know,
Right.
because shit's gonna get crazy. Shit's gonna get rough.
Yeah.
Make America great again.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
So, but I know you're looking for opposition.
Yeah, that sounded like it was about to be a dumb conversation, so I had to end it immediately. I had to,
low intelligence, friend.
Yeah, like I knew that there was not going to be anything worth talking about there. So,
but y'all have a good day. Stay black, stay safe, and no rads as before. All hail, no rads.
Hell, bibbidi!
Woo woo!
Yeah. No rads has to be a white person for how many more years?
4? 5 more. Because the census is done. Oh, what is it? 2030. So
yeah, BlackRock 7 years. BlackRock is they don't really own things. That's not what they do. Like, I don't know. They're an asset manager. Like, I don't know what y'all think they do. Like, they don't purchase things themselves. They manage other people's assets.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, no. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I appreciate all you do, and I've been watching you for a while, so I appreciate you, Mr. Jones. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
I love you, Mr. Jones.
Well, thanks for that. Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna put that on the shirt now. Well, I don't know, because I don't really like the idea of IQ. I mean, even though technically, you know, like I have one of those, but I don't really like how it's measured. I think it's odd. Do you want to act like an adult, or is that not a possibility for you?
I'm a black nigga. Bye.
Okay. Didn't even know how to exit out the app right. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Put the fries in the bag. We hear you at the register. We hear you at the register. I think I heard the Wendy's manager in the background calling you. I heard them. I haven't been online in over a week, Squatch. But hey, listen, thanks for letting me know that you're a fan. I appreciate you. I do. Because if you know what I'm doing every day, then that means you're watching me. I don't think, how many days this week have I been on live? One? Not even, I don't think.
Are they being weirdos in the comments again?
Yeah. No, you don't know. You didn't know what you voted for the first time, and you certainly don't know what you voted for this time. Oh, Tarot by LA. Don't worry about it. I got you. You don't have to block me. Done. Who the fuck is this person? Who the fuck are you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, yo, block them. Okay, don't you worry about it, Barrett. I got you. There you go. Now you don't have to worry about it. I'm like a motherfucking magician in this bitch. Making biggest disappear left and right. What's up, Paul?
How you going, host?
What's that?
How you going, host?
Good. Paul, where are you from?
California, 44.
That's. Where are you from?
I'm Australian, but I've moved to California and I'm 44 years of age.
Yeah. Cool. When you going back?
I'm not sure yet, but I'd just like to...
Is there any way I can help?
Yeah, I'd just like to ask a question.
Yeah, no, can I help you, though?
Yeah, you can.
Get back.
Why you want me out of the country?
Now, I want you out of both of them, as a matter of fact. Like you probably are descendants of people that were imprisoned on Australia when it was a prison camp by the British. And then you guys just decided to erase the Aboriginal people. And then you think that like somehow Australia belongs to white people. It doesn't. And then I guess you came and decided to colonize America too. So all I'm asking is, how can I help you get back to your people?
Oh, okay. Well, that happened hundreds of years ago. So
I don't give a shit how long it happened. If I came over to your house, right, and I like stole, I don't know, anything out of your house, a family heirloom, right?
Yep.
Yeah. At some point, like, wouldn't you want it returned back to your family, regardless of how many years had passed?
Yeah, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, but You were conquered. The house was conquered.
Who was conquered? No, you don't make treaties with people that were conquered. Indigenous
that's right.
people, indigenous people to Turtle Island were never conquered.
Yeah. Like I didn't do it personally, and I disagree with the murder of all the people. So, and I wasn't there personally, so yeah.
Do you have an issue with immigration?
As long as it's done legally, I'm all for it.
What's the law in terms of what is our immigration law? Just give me one of them, any of them, off the top of your head.
Oh, you're allowed to come. Well, I'm pretty uneducated, mate, on that topic.
So then why do you care whether it's done legally or not if you don't know whether it's done legally or not?
I'm just the believer that you shouldn't commit crime and you should do things legally.
Oh, hold on. Commit crimes like, I don't know, fraud or SA.
Oh, are you referring to Mr. Trump or?
I'm just curious if those crimes bother you.
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay. Should we deport him?
I was hoping you could educate me.
Sure.
Apparently, 3,500 builders are still suing Trump because they haven't been paid.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a blue collar person myself. Well, I was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now 40. I retired at 40, and I'm now 44.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what it's like to be a small business owner. And imagine if I worked my guts out for 6 months, $500,000 owing to me in labour and materials, and me not getting paid. So I wouldn't vote for a man who could do that to people.
I mean, people with a conscience typically wouldn't.
Yeah, I would never do that because it would bring some people to suicide who aren't mentally strong.
That's happened already. One of the men finally got his settlement, paid off the people that he could afford to pay off, and then took his life. It's already happened.
Yeah, so, anyway. But as far as like, back to the topic on what happened to Australia, I'm half British and half Maori, but I don't kind of feel responsible for what happened because it happened like hundreds of years ago, bro, and it wasn't, I'm sorry for what happened, and, you shouldn't, sorry for what happened.
That's not, it's kind of not, it's kind of really not, you know what I'm saying? Like a good excuse though. You feel me? Like, hold on. So here, listen, when people, what is the best way to apologize? Let's ask No Rads. Apologies are worthless. What is more important, No Rads, than apologies? Somebody in the comments, anybody.
Action.
Changed behavior, right? And so when you say things like, I'm sorry that happened, it wasn't me, I didn't have nothing to do with it, you've benefited from it your entire life. Literally, your whole life you benefited from it. And so with that being said, are you advocating for the Aboriginal people to have their land and culture and things of that nature restored to them?
Well, our Aboriginal people get a lot of privileges here in Australia.
Privileges.
Yes.
Privileges.
Like welfare. 58% of Indigenous people are on welfare in
That's
in
a privilege?
Australia.
Hold on. So when you change a community and a culture's entire way of life and take all their land from them and then make it impossible for them to live and by their indigenous means, you think that welfare is a privilege?
What, they get given houses, jobs, and cars.
When you steal everything from a group of people Houses, jobs, and cars is hardly repayment.
Well, conquered is the word. Every
No,
single,
sir. No,
every,
sir.
Every
No,
single
sir.
continent,
No,
every
sir.
single continent in the world
No,
has
sir.
been conquered.
No, sir.
At the time.
That's actually not true.
That's correct.
No, I can name you multiple countries and continents that have never been conquered.
Okay. Can you name a few?
Sure. Has Japan ever been anything other than Japan?
Ooh.
Answer's no.
Yeah, I'm not sure. As I said, like I'm not a very educated
Answer's
person.
no. I'm
only a blue collar worker, my friend. I never went to university, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Has Italy ever been anything other than Italy?
I'm not sure. Maybe 5,000 years ago,
No.
they were conquered. Maybe.
Nope. Sure weren't.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Ethiopia never colonized.
Well, it's not really
No.
that. It's not really.
Ethiopia was occupied. Italy was occupied by the Moors, but it was never conquered. Not one time.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Yeah, it's weird, you know what I'm saying, that we look at Israel and we say, well, you know, the Jewish people have the right to occupy their ancestral lands. And then we look at every other culture and say, oops, too bad you got conquered. Well, why the fuck didn't the Jewish people still live in Israel then?
Yeah, currently
Did
in Australia,
they get conquered?
Currently in Australia, there's about 27 million people, and only a few 100,000 indigenous people.
Yeah,
So
why is that? Why? How do you think that happened?
No, I'm asking, what do you suggest the 27 million people do? We leave the country?
Yes. Immediately. Absolutely. Quickly as you can.
Well, would you leave America?
I'm indigenous. Fuck what I leave for.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Yo. Hey, bro. Why y'all mute me, man? Why you mute me?
Clearly nobody wanted to hear what you had to say. So I'd bet on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet on that. Well, thanks, Paul. Appreciate you.
Hey, you might as well be happy, man. You know?
Do what now?
You might as well be happy. You're only on this planet once, you know? So be a bit happy, mate. Cheer up a bit.
Yo, this can't be real life. Like, it really can't. This has to be some kind of alternate reality.
Hey, Paul, tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you grow up? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I don't. Cheer those up. Dirty Cafe, what's up?
How are y'all doing? I just wanted, I'm friendly. I just wanted to say one thing real fast. So,
The mods will snipe you quick, fast, in a hurry.
Thoughts, what's up?
Ah, there we go. I just had to unmute myself. They appreciate you, man. Hey, man, look, y'all remember 4 years ago when Joe Biden won and then all the Republicans were sitting on the panels crying? Now it's y'all's turn. And I just want to know. Yes,
I don't remember.
I just want to know why every single time I go into a
Who's y'all's? Who's y'all's? Who's y'all's? Who's y'all's?
Y'all
Who's
can't
y'all's?
sit here and take criticism.
Who is y'all's? Are you okay, bro? Can you hear?
You, Baldy. You, bro.
I'm not a Democrat.
What did you call me?
I'm trying to understand, bro. Like y'all was so happy 4 years ago, right?
No, I wasn't. I didn't vote for Biden. I didn't vote for Biden.
And they was sitting.
Hey, look, I got the shirt on. Who the fuck is we? Who the fuck is we? The fuck is y'all talking about?
Yo, I hate that that was made into a shirt. I muted you because I'm speaking to you, and you're just shut up.
Aw.
You know what? I'm not gonna get banned today. You can call me.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't care. I don't have time for. I don't have time to play with. I don't have time to play with nobody else's fuckboy ass child. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not any other time. Hey, listen. I don't believe in spanking. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I think that is. I think it's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? But like somebody else's fuckboy ass son, I whoop the shit out of them. I'll do that. Gladly. Smile on my face. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, guys, don't say that. Don't advocate for spanking children. Like,
yeah, we don't spank kids. We don't spank kids. That's crazy.
But once you're 18, you're an adult. Catch these hands. But
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Somebody fuckboy ass child though. That's something different. That is something completely different. Those adult children, I have no problem with that. If your parents couldn't raise you right, we can make corrections.
The thing he would never say that to me to my face because
hell no. Not save his teeth.
No. I would open hand slap him like the bitch that he is.
Yeah. Like this shit don't happen in real life. Y'all wild in real life.
Ever. And we wear some interesting t-shirts out in public and nobody has a thing to say. Ever.
Hey y'all, tis the holidays. You know, Merry Christmas and all that jazz. I don't know if you guys saw it, but between myself and what does Jovan call his people?
The baddies.
The baddies. Bradley's baddies. I just want to show y'all. So a lot of y'all stuff went directly to the school, but here I just want to show y'all some of the stuff.
So we're out here delivering gifts. We did the toy drive all month, and chat went crazy. We have 4 crates of toys plus a bicycle, and we're gonna drop it off at a local school around where me and Jones live, and then that school's gonna give the toys to children in need, you know, lower income families. So we got a lot of bins we gotta take into the school.
So there was already stuff in there. This is us, you know, carrying it into the school. You can't see any of the stuff there, so that's good. But if y'all see, like, there was. This is like before we even emptied the bins out. This is before we even emptied the bins out. All of this stuff was donated by the TUFF fam and by Bradley's baddies, and then obviously ourselves. That's the bins full of toys. There's the teaching staff holding some of the bins of toys. Yeah, so we did the damn thing when it came to, you know what I'm saying, donating for Christmas. We did the damn thing when it comes to that. And so I just wanted to say, you know, I wanted to give you guys a heartfelt thank you for that. Also, I wanted to show you, these are our starter boxes for the community garden. Those are the ones that are already set up there thus far. As you can see, there is vegetation growing in several of them already. But again, those are just the starter boxes. That's where it all begins. It's only going to get bigger and better from there. But again, guys, remember, the only reason that we're able to do this is because of you guys. The only reason we're able to do this is because of you guys, because of the donations and stuff like that. We've done a lot of other things for people. Some of it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not even going to, you know, bring up and talk about because it's not necessarily our story to tell. But I do honestly appreciate you guys. If you want to help us continue the work going into the new year, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all in the bio. You see our goal for the day. So please, please, please consider contributing to the work that we do. It's what allows me to travel across the country and meet with the people that I do and do the work that I've been doing. No rads as well. So again, I do appreciate you, but it's not cheap. Obviously, none of these things are free. We were able to, food boxes were delivered to every single household at the school. Every single one. They got a ham or a turkey. They got stuffing, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and I think green bean casserole. Most of the stuff was pre-made, pre-packaged, pre-cooked. They just had to heat it up. But every single household in the entire school got a food box. So there it is. There it is. Angela, thank you so much for the $20. I do appreciate you. Big W, Angela.
Honestly, I'm pretty sad that we don't get to see the kids and like how excited they're going to be. I mean, I know they're going to be super happy, but I wish that we could be there to see them go through the school store and see, because when kids get excited and kids get hype about stuff, it's like just the purest form of joy that there is. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Tony. Hey, oh, I'm sorry about that, Tony. I'll check it. I'll check it. Sorry about that. Somebody said all these football games on, and yo, and you're sitting on live doing this. You're on live doing this too, dummy. Like you wouldn't know I was here if you weren't on live doing this.
Imagine being able to answer emails and do a live stream at the same time. Imagine being able to send text messages and like, you know, do multiple things at the same time. Multitasking is, I guess it's really hard for some people. I don't know, it's weird.
Check the school Facebook page. I don't know if they post anything to the Facebook.
They don't.
But I'll check though. We're supposed.
I have looked.
Yeah, we need to help them with that. Yes, we got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, oh, sorry.
The Facebook page, yeah, the person that was doing it no longer works there. They moved or they left.
They did leave.
I have to get the information to help them out with that.
T.O., thank you so much, bro. And T.O., your artwork should be on the way in the next day or so. They should be.
The other person too.
Paychecks, yeah.
Makes paychecks.
Yeah. Conservative Gen Xer. I don't know who that is. I don't know who the conservative Gen Xer you're asking me to. Thank you, Emmy. I appreciate you. Yes, we do have artwork. You know, I don't mind. I told Dan Trail, listen, okay, we can do some of the artwork because Dan Trail said now through the end of the year, but you won't get it. Thank you so much, La Paquette. You won't get it before Christmas probably because there's only like 3 days left. Thank you, Maria.
Links are in the bio if you're looking for them. Jones's Phalanx says Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and tip jar are all in the bio.
Nobody wants to hear about your weird sky daddy, bro. Kick rocks. But I mean, we can. I'll do a quick 5 spins if y'all want to do. If I'll put 5 names on the wheel. 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 That's it.
You only got 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll put 5 names on the wheel. So look, this is called Made in America. This is by Dantrell Bonane Boone. It is going to be a limited production piece. It's going to come with a certificate of authenticity and his name signed on it. And you can choose between that one and this one. This one is called Tobacco Road. This one here is called Tobacco Road. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to ask you out there who either don't own a Dantrell piece, right? Or don't, you know what I'm saying, aren't necessarily looking for any new artwork right now. I'm going to put 5 names on the wheel. You guys already know. It's $150 for each name on the wheel if we don't auction them off. I'm going to ask 5 of you, right? 5 of you to donate $150 and then tell me in your comment on your donation if it's for you or if you want to give it away to a random TUFF family member as a gift. And then we'll pick some people. Patricia, thank you so much for the $20. We'll pick some of the TUFF family members and put their names on the wheel. But only 5 names. Oh, yes. This one here, Tobacco Road, is going into the Smithsonian. Is going into the Smithsonian Museum here at the beginning of the year. So I have room for 5 names on the wheel. It's $150 for each name on the wheel. 5 names. Like I said, these are collector's pieces. Each piece automatically will be appraised at over $1,000. But I want to see if people are in the Christmas spirit. I want to see if people are in the Christmas spirit or not. Call it a social experiment. Who's in the Christmas spirit? Who wants to put some names on the wheel and give somebody, you know what I'm saying, a piece of Americana, a piece of national history? They are the prints. They're, what are they, 18 by 22?
Yeah.
18 by 22. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I just did.
Boomer.
I just did a boomer thing. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? If you guys would rather, you know what I'm saying, just waffle them off, we can do that as well. Here we go. Where's our wheel of names? Wheel of names. Got the wheel of names random picker up. I gotta clear it. From last time. All right.
Are you doing auction or are you just doing names? Because OK W8 May asked where they send it to.
If you want to just purchase a spot on the wheel, it's $150. If you guys want to waffle some of them off, we can do that too. I'll start at $50. I'll start at $50, and you guys can go from there.
If OK wants to guarantee a spot on the wheel, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and tip jar are all in his bio.
I'm not a Democrat, weirdo. You know what really pisses me off? is these people who serve the country, and they act like that somehow gives them, you know, more of a right to speak than anybody else. And everything they served is everything that, you know what I'm saying, like the country is working against at this point. It's fucking stupid. Like, you say you fought for freedom while simultaneously voting to take away people's freedoms. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Hunter, come tell me about the pipeline. I'll pay you $100 right now if you could tell me anything about the pipeline.
I'm so
I didn't lose. I didn't lose anything.
It makes me so angry.
Yeah. Like, they just say anything. Don't know a single thing about any pipeline. Not a single thing. Just saying words. When he opens the pipeline back up, the pipeline that the Supreme Court closed while he was president. Got it. But no, I'm actually excited for you guys. I'm happy that that Trump won. I mean that. Elated. Not joking at all. Like day 1 or 2, I was like, yo, that's fucked up. I can't believe. And then I was like, no, they are who I always thought they were. Like, what do you mean you can't believe? I was like, I know exactly who they are. Yeah, like the oil executives have already come out and said that drill baby drill is not a thing. Like, that's not going to do shit for anybody. Like, that's not how it works. Exactly. The Keystone Pipeline never closed. It's the Keystone XL that was stopped by the Supreme Court while Trump was in office.
I think it's weird to me too that they're like harping on 1,100 temporary jobs over permanently
Canadian jobs.
Sources. Right, permanently, but the ramifications of this would have been permanently contaminating water sources, taking away people's homes and land, like for temporary jobs. You guys have no idea what you're talking about, and it's wild. And it wasn't for gasoline, so it wouldn't have helped your cost at the pump.
Yeah. What they don't realize is putting tariffs on Canada is going to raise your gas prices, fucking idiots. Like, over 60% of our oil comes from fucking Canada.
Oh yeah, Canada said they're already, you know, if this is what goes down, we're going to retaliate in every way possible. We're going to cut you off from electricity in multiple states. We are going to make you pay at the pump and pay dearly if we even decide to share our resources.
To trade with you at all.
Right.
Like, y'all have no idea the price of everything. Everything that you care about. The price of everything you care about is going to go up in the next year and a half, 2 years. Everything. Then take over Canada. Yeah, they're part of NATO, and if we drop out of NATO, then that means all of the other countries come after us. Like, you guys are just so effing dumb. It's painful. It's painful to even talk to y'all most of the times. No, not like under Biden. Hey, do you know what? No, Rads, what is weird?
What's up, my love?
When I was in high school, McDonald's was cheaper. When I was in college, it was more expensive.
No way.
When I got out of college, it was more expensive, even more expensive.
Shut up.
Yeah, and then like, no, dead ass. Like, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like, the prices of shit like continuously go up. You know what's never happened?
Up, like forever up.
Yeah, you know what's never happened?
Ooh, I have a couple of things that have never happened, but I want to hear yours.
Yeah, the prices have never gone back down, ever.
It's almost
Ever.
as if corporate greed. It's almost as if corporate greed says, "Oh, the suckers will pay this price. We're gonna keep charging it."
It's wild how fucking dumb people are, man. It's fucking wild.
You want to be me so bad. I think it's crazy.
Go ahead. No, it's your show now. It's your show now, Fred. Have it.
Hello?
Hello? Yo, Dylan, how's it going today, man? Dylan,
Hello?
are you there? Dylan, you're live.
Oh, I'm live?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah. I wanted to clarify something to help with this inflation and where it actually came from. And
Wait, did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and people, I'm the only one I think that noticed this, but you can Google it. When Trump wanted interest rates, he wanted them down to zero and even below zero. And when he did, everybody can Google that. And it took interest rates to raise them in order to stop the inflation, which was feeding those billionaires like crazy. And now, what you're speaking on, you guys are speaking on, speaks exactly to that. And with the tariffs, is going to drive it even more. So everybody can Google Trump wanting interest rates down to zero and below zero. And then and you guys will all see that. That's what I want.
You can't really go below zero.
Yeah, interest rates can't go to zero, because then the banks wouldn't be solvent.
Right, but he wanted it there when he was in office last time.
No, he said he wanted to get inflation down to zero, which is deflation. So that literally would bankrupt our economy.
You say inflation he wanted down?
He wanted inflation down to zero, which would mean that we are in deflation, which would be the signs of a recession. It's what happened right before the Great Depression.
I wasn't familiar with him saying interest rates. I mean,
no, he didn't say interest rates because
interest rates couldn't be at zero, because then the banks wouldn't serve a purpose. Like, nobody's lending money for 0%.
Banks wouldn't be making money; they'd be going out of business.
Right.
Dark Saber, what's going on? Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did. Hello.
Dark Saber, are you racist?
I'm not.
Okay, what did you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
Did you
Hold
vote
on a
for?
second, Quentin. Hold on a second, Quentin.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, Quentin, go ahead. No rats.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all right. I'm on a
Well, I
journey
voted-
still. I'm still on a journey. So,
I voted for him because the Democratic Party couldn't give us anybody better.
How can you get better than a person who's served in every branch of the government, served in high capacity, did an amazing job in every branch of the government that they served in, while serving in all three?
Talking about Kamala?
Obviously, she's the only person who's run for president who served in all three branches of government at a high level and been successful.
I just remember when Joe Biden picked her as VP. I know a lot of Democrats were really disappointed.
No, shit, I don't know. I'm not a Democrat, so couldn't tell you.
Well, just because she was so low rated at the time.
That's not true at all, as a matter of fact.
Well,
how many
all my
branches of
Democratic
government
friends.
do we have, Dark? How many branches of government do we have?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That's very disappointing. But I guess that tracks. I mean, because if you knew how many branches of government there were, I was going to ask you, who do we know, in recent times, who has served in every one of those branches of government?
Well, but we can look at her track record in California.
Yep, and we can see that she did an amazing job. Thank you, Bridget.
What about Prop 47?
What about it?
You think she did an amazing job with Prop 47?
I think that most of the things that she did were beneficial to the people, to all people.
Well, she helped remove DNA profiles from criminals.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Nope.
do you mean no?
How did Prop 47 come to play? Like, how did it become a thing?
I'm not sure.
What is Prop 47? What is it called? Yep.
Safe Neighborhoods and Schools Act of 2014.
Yep.
And how did it become a law?
I mean,
It's just yes or no.
she implemented it.
No, so it became a law. How did it become a law? How did propositions in California become law?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
What position did she serve at the time? In 2014.
She was the Attorney General. She was the Attorney General.
Okay. Did she write Proposition 47?
No, but she was the Attorney General. It was introduced by Jerry Brown.
Okay.
But she definitely had.
Did she vote on it? Did she vote on it?
She had her fingerprints on it. She's the Attorney
Did she
General.
vote on it?
I don't know if she has to as the Attorney General.
Nope, sure doesn't.
I don't know if that's her role.
So as Attorney General, what is your job?
Well, this is the criticism that she gets for Prop 47. So.
From who?
Well, she didn't write it. She didn't
From
write.
everybody. She didn't write it. She didn't directly write it. She didn't directly write it, but she was the Attorney General. So I mean, it ultimately falls on her.
No, it doesn't. That's not how. That's not what the fucking Attorney General does at all.
No. What?
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? What does an Attorney General do?
I don't know. You tell me.
So in California,
What do you think one does?
Okay, so in California, when something comes up as a proposition, the people of the state vote on it, and so the people of the state wanted that to be a thing. Just like here in Florida, we vote on amendments via ballot measure. When they get enough signatures, we can put it on the ballot and we get to vote on it directly voting on it, not through our legislator who would otherwise make laws, right? So she is enforcing the will of the people if that is the case, right?
Yeah.
If the people say we want this, it is her job as an elected official, which not really.
By the way, she was not Attorney General in 2014. I was just waiting. I thought somebody else was going to pick that up, so I just thought it was important.
I didn't care what year he said.
Yeah, 2014. She was not the Attorney General. She was a senator. Yeah, she was a senator.
Conversations about frozen Coca-Cola. So.
Yeah, she was a senator, not
Well, hang on a second. Let's see, because she helped implement it.
No, she didn't.
47.
Nope,
Yes,
she sure didn't.
No,
Nope.
she drew a ton of criticism.
Attorney General
from law
was
enforcement.
Rob Bonta.
Let me confirm.
HH 3940 said Prop 47 was never enacted.
It was passed by voters in 2014.
By voters, not Kamala Harris.
Well, she had to as the Attorney General.
Nope, she wasn't the Attorney General.
She had to prepare the.
Nope, she wasn't the Attorney General.
She didn't serve from 2011 to 2017. She was elected in 2010.
She was a senator. When was she a senator of California?
She was served as Attorney General from 2011 to 2017. She was the Attorney General during Prop 47.
When was she the senator?
She served.
Oh, from 2017 to 2021.
She
Yeah, from
became a senator
2017
in
to 2021. 21. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, so tell me what part of Prop 47 she played a role in, and I'll retract my previous statement. I thought she was a
thank you, I
senator.
appreciate
I thought she was a senator previous to that. But go ahead.
Well, she drew criticism on changing her stance on various aspects of it. She drew criticism from law enforcement because she was advocating for removing DNA profiles from criminals.
Where do you have this information? Where can I find this information?
Google.
Okay, tell me where. Give me a source.
Okay, let me pull one up for you.
So American citizens voted for it, and it's her fault.
Well, she helped put it together. I don't know.
No,
if
she didn't. She
everything
didn't write
clear.
it.
She took a lot
She
of
didn't write it. She didn't vote for it. Well, she may have voted for it, but she didn't vote for it like in an assembly house.
But as a right, that was as a private citizen casting her ballot. That's not under.
I mean, you can
her
Google
job.
Google legal debate over DNA collection from reclassified offenders.
Oh, so PolitiFact says right off the break that Trump, you know what I'm saying, made up. So Kamala Harris was California's Attorney General in 2014 when voters approved Prop 47, a ballot initiative aimed at reducing the state's overcrowded prison population. The bill said people convicted of shoplifting items valued at $950 or less can be charged with only a misdemeanor and not a felony. The $950 threshold already existed, having been signed into law by Republican Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2010. Proposition 47 affirmed it and addressed more theft categories. Harris had no role in creating the ballot initiative and remained publicly neutral about it the entire time.
That's debatable. That second statement's debatable.
It's not debatable.
She took criticism for going back and forth on it.
She remained neutral on it the entire time.
That's debatable.
It's not debatable.
That is debatable.
There's no information that says otherwise.
Do you think that it's good?
There's no information that says otherwise. I'm going to believe Associated Press. I'm not going to believe somebody named Dark Saber on fucking TikTok.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. But do you think
so? It's not debatable.
Do you think it's good as Attorney General to remove DNA profiles from criminals?
Where is that information? Provide a source. Because that's not part of Proposition 47.
Yes,
that has nothing. Nope. Nope. Doesn't have a single.
DNA
okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Prop 47. I'm gonna name all the points on Prop 47. Shoplifting, where the value of property stolen does not exceed $950. Grand theft, where the value of the stolen property does not exceed $950. Receiving stolen property, where the value of the property does not exceed $950. Forgery, where the value of the forged goods, bonds, or bill does not exceed $950. Fraud, where the value of the fraudulent check, draft order does not exceed $950. Writing a bad check where the value of the check does not exceed $950. Personal use of most illegal substances below a certain weight threshold. Those are all of the items on Prop 47.
Where are you seeing that?
The bill.
Let me try to zero in for you. Are those the felony arrests? Or are those misdemeanors? Misdemeanors don't require DNA collection.
Literally from elections.cdn.sos.ca.gov. I just read all the points from the bills. None of them have anything to do with DNA collection.
Then those are the misdemeanor. Those are the misdemeanor ones, correct? Those all sounded like misdemeanors rather than felonies. We're talking about more violent crimes.
None of them have anything to do with Prop 47. Not mentioned at all in Prop 47.
So after Prop 47, many felonies were reclassified as misdemeanors.
Yep, none of them had to do with none of them had to do with none of them had to do with DNA collection. Proposition 20.
Crimes
Proposition 20 would have also required persons convicted of certain misdemeanors that were classified as wobblers or felonies before 2014, such as shoplifting, grand theft, and drug possession, along with several other crimes, including DV, prostitution with a minor, to submit a collection of DNA samples for state and federal databases. That was Proposition 20, not passed, had nothing to do with Proposition 47.
Okay, let me look it up with you, because the problem that I'm suggesting and need to verify.
So you're just making up things to be upset with somebody about. You are.
I'm not making up. This is what she received.
Well, you should already know all of these things.
Is that people whose felonies were reduced to misdemeanors.
None of them had to do with harming people, so it wouldn't require DNA collection. And that was part of Proposition 20, which was not passed and has nothing to do with Proposition 47, who Kamala Harris remained neutral on the entire time.
So I'm just making this up.
Correct.
That's not true. Let me pull it up for you. And then we'll get to Prop 57 next. I'm pulling up the PDF here.
Did he say Wikipedia?
No, I'm pulling up the PDF from California Courts, Judicial Branch of California. What is this? Courts.ca.gov.
Hey guys, if you are enjoying our edutainment, consider donating to the platform. It allows myself and NoRaz to continue to do the work that we do. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Tip Jar, all in the link tree in my bio. You can find it right there.
Hang on, I think I found it.
Mr. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask Darksaber a quick question?
Sure, I'll give you 2 minutes. Go ahead. He doesn't know anything. He's not going to be able to answer anything.
Why do they put all this stuff on Kamala and not?
She's a black woman.
I get that. This guy literally essayed somebody.
Commits fraud a fucking more times than we can count.
Right, and he's talking about one fucking thing here.
He's a black woman.
Like,
Right, somebody.
I understand that. I just want to see if you. I just want to see if you'd admit that.
Sorry, go ahead. Say that again.
How do y'all put all this stuff on Kamala, but
somebody who had absolutely nothing to do with any of these ballot initiatives pass at all? Like like literally American citizens voted for it. She had nothing to do with it. Literally nothing.
But someone that essayed someone in 34 counts of felony. Please make this make sense.
Well, those are two different things. I mean, the 34 counts of felony. Here's what's crazy. You think Joe Biden? You think Hunter Biden? I mean,
I'm not talking. We're not talking about them. We're talking about Trump. The 34 felonies and essays, y'all look over. But this one simple thing that you're talking about her, you can't vote for her because of that.
I'd rather vote for somebody other than Trump. I'm saying Kamala just doesn't seem smart.
Are you kidding me?
She's damn sure smarter than you.
Like what?
Trump's
She's a Juris Doctorate. What kind of degree?
She said there's no.
Yeah, what's your degree in? There's not.
There's no active troops in war.
There's not.
Yes, there are.
Do you not? How many years did you serve in the military?
I have not served in the military.
Oh, okay. So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Good.
But what about the guys who are in the zones that are sending videos?
Thank you, Tony.
So Trump is.
Thank you, Tony.
I'd rather vote for somebody else. I'm saying the Democrats.
Hold on. You think Trump is intelligent?
Well, smarter than Kamala and Joe Biden put together.
The fuck out of here.
Bro, he's functionally illiterate.
You think Joe Biden's smart? You think he's
Donald Trump can't even read.
Dude, Joe Biden can't stay awake.
Trump fell asleep in his trial.
Right. Guy is on trial and falls asleep.
It's because when you're falsely accused, it probably gets boring after a while.
Oh, except for he was found liable and guilty.
But you're making excuses
I was talking about
All right, Camry, thank you. Have a good day.
I wish there was a better option. I wish there was.
Like, bro shits himself.
Wait, you really think Joe Biden's acting president or a puppet? Be honest with me for a second.
Bro, you're weird. Not gonna lie.
Okay, so you're not being honest with me.
No, I am being honest.
That's a defense mechanism.
I've watched the moves that he's made.
Joe Biden
Here
is not a puppet.
No, we got you. We got you. Here we go. And Trump's not a puppet for fucking Elon Musk and other billionaires, but that's crazy. Let's just hear what he has to say. Let's hear this super smart guy.
I know what you're going to do.
The final question, Resma, is to you. Thank you. President Trump, you talked about how the increase in the price of food, gas, and rent is hurting families. But the real cost that's breaking families' backs and preventing women from participating in the workforce is childcare. Childcare is now more expensive than rent for working families and is costing the economy more than $122 billion a year, making it one of the most urgent economic issues that is facing our country. In fact, the cost of childcare is outpacing the cost of inflation, with the majority of American families of young children spending more than 20% of their income on childcare. One thing that Democrats and Republicans have in common is that both parties talk a lot about what they're going to do to address the childcare crisis, but neither party has delivered meaningful change. If you win in November, can you commit to prioritizing legislation to make childcare affordable? And what specific piece of legislation will you
Specific piece of legislation.
We'll do that, and we're sitting down. You know, I was somebody. We had Senator Marco Rubio, and my daughter Ivanka was so impactful on that issue. It's a very important issue. But I think when you talk about the kind of numbers that I'm talking about, that because look, childcare is childcare. There's something you have to have it in this country. You have to have it. But when you talk about those numbers compared to the kind of numbers that I'm talking about by taxing foreign nations at levels that they're not used to, but they'll get used to it very quickly. And it's not going to stop them from doing business with us, but they'll have a very substantial tax when they send product into our country. Those numbers are so much bigger than any numbers that we're talking about, including childcare, that it's going to take care. We're going to have, I look forward to having no deficits within a fairly short period of time, coupled with the reductions that I told you about on waste and fraud and all of the other things that are going on in our country, because I have to stay with childcare. I want to stay with childcare, but those numbers are small relative to the kind of economic numbers that I'm talking about, including growth, but growth also headed up by what the plan is that I just told you about.
That wasn't the best answer I've ever heard from somebody.
Hey, Jones.
Hmm.
The thing opens at 4. I'm not even done with my journey yet. I don't know if you want to get ready to go because you got to get stuff together for the girls.
Okay. Hey, Darksaber, childcare is childcare, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand that answer. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, because you don't know what the fuck you voted for. You voted for a conniving, lying, philandering, malicious, graping shitbag. So good job, buddy.
Again, I wish you would have. I wish someone.
I wish you would shut the fuck up. That's what I wish. That's what I wish. That's what I wish. Just a gang of fucking dummies. Y'all are in a fucking cult. I need you to know that. I don't idolize politicians. I don't even really fuck with politicians like that. I use them for what they're useful for. No, of course he never provided any proof. He never provided any source because he had no fucking clue what he was talking about. He was just talking. Bro was just saying shit. He saw a black woman and he said, absolutely not. We gave him a solid 20 some odd minutes to provide a single shred of evidence. Never happened. Never happened. You guys have no clue about how the government works, about policy. Nothing.
Bro didn't even know how many branches of government there are.
Didn't even know how many branches of government were. And he keeps talking about Prop 47 and 57 as if Californians didn't vote for these things. She didn't write it. She didn't write it. She didn't introduce it. She didn't support it. She didn't campaign for it. None of the things. And as Attorney General, if there's a new law or a new proposition passed, what do I have to do, no rats? As Attorney General?
I can't hear you because I can't.
If there's a new proposition passed and I'm Attorney General, then I have to go along with whatever the people fucking voted for. It's my job to enforce it. Within good reason. That's it. That's it. That's all. If they pass a law and they make me Attorney General, I have to enforce the law. I can't say, fuck your law. Fuck the Californians who voted for this. Fuck the governor. Fuck the people who voted me into this office. I have to serve my post.
Attorney General isn't really focused on like criminal prosecution type things. It's more environmental and human rights and consumer protection.
Understood, but they do oversee all of the district attorney's offices throughout the state. I just wish y'all weren't so goddamn weird, man. Seriously. Anyways, I gotta go do holiday family stuff. So I'm gonna go do that and bid you guys adieu. I gotta pack clothes for the girls and stuff like that. But anyways, hey, listen, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all in the link tree in my bio. Please consider gifting and tipping for the edutainment that we provide. Once we're done with the show that we have to go to, I'll hop back on later this evening. and we can hang out some more. But for now,